This is the motherfucking Chad Patrick Show.
Hell yeah! I said, give me a hell yeah!
In a funny place, and this is one of those funny places.
Motherfuckers, and welcome back to the Chad Patrick Show. And today's the day of the eclipse, so we're gonna put that sun right there. Now, local time here is about 10:08, 10:09, which is when they say they're gonna start. I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna pause it. So throughout, we should hopefully see the sun. I don't know, doing a thing. I think we're only at like 70% visibility here in Phoenix, so we'll see. I just thought this would be kind of a fun thing. I think it's already starting to go a little bit. As promised, we are going to give you a couple plays. We're going to give you another free play on the championship basketball game tonight, Purdue Boilermakers and the UConn Huskies. And also, I'm going to go over each and every Major League Baseball game with you and go over the yes run, no run first inning. But let me give you a quick pause. And what is this? I think it's kind of happening a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to pause, go smoke some weed, give it a few minutes. We'll come back, see if this thing's changed at all. Now, they also said with this eclipse thing going on that the animalonies were going to be acting weird. So I brought my dog out here. You can't probably see him. Come here. Get on camera. There he is. Hey, baby. Okay, good deal. So, college basketball. We got the Purdue Boilermakers, UConn Huskies. I already put out the play on the under. I think this game goes under. Even the natural line probably goes under, but we were taking it. Don't knock the table over. Animals, you gotta love them. Yeah, I think we're starting to get some of the... I think it's happening. It's fucking happening. Under. That's the play over there. Okay. If you look at the numbers, and just go back and look at like the 5-6 last games for UConn. Outside of one game, and I can't remember who it was. St. John's? Can't remember off the top of my head, but there was one game in the last, 5 or 6, where UConn actually did not just thump the shit out of the team in the second half. I say that to say this, is the Purdue's best half has always been the first half, and second half has always been UConn's best half. So this is what we're going to do. They got 33% over there on the MGMs. Give me fucking Purdue. I think it is coming by. Give me Purdue money line. First half money line with the boost. I can't remember what it was. On the screen, you'll see it's like plus 250 or something. So, again, these fuckers will cap you on how much you can bet, or at least they cap me on how much I can bet. So, whatever you can bet the max. If Purdue's going to have any chance, they got to win the first half. So, there we go. All right. Let's, I think it just changed color, didn't it? Anyways, let's pause again, go smoke some more weed. We'll come back and see how the sun's going. All right, we're back. Me and Hudson. Right. Say hi, buddy. Oh, hi, buddy. Okay. Sun, I can't even see. The glare is killing me here. But, all right. Oop. Let's knock over the table here. We are going to go over each Major League Baseball game with you and do yes run, no runs with you. If you're new to the game or how we do it, let me post up here on the screen now for you the grading scale. But this is the easiest way I can explain this to you, is imagine a plus 10 grade is as far as the pendulum can swing to a no run. Imagine a minus 10 grade is as far as the pendulum can swing to a yes run. A 0 is dead even, meaning there's no lean either way, yes or no. Any plus numbers, the bigger the plus number, the heavier you lean to the no run. The bigger the minus or negative numbers, the more you lean to a yes run. Okay? Capiche? All right, here we go. Starting off with the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. We have this as a plus 4 grade. So this means you're going to want to lean to the NRFI. Now, the Miami Fish and the New York Bombers. So Marlins, Yankees, we have this as a push right down the middle, which means there's no lean yes or no lean no. The Detroit, that's right, the Detroit Tigers taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is going to be a plus 2 grade, so we're going to lean a little bit towards the NRFI, the no run. Milwaukee, Cincinnati. Got this as minus 4. This is actually probably going to be my favorite. YRFI means yes run first inning. Seattle, by the way, how's that sun doing? Seattle, Toronto. We got this as a plus 4. This is going to be the best grade today as far as a no run. So plus 4 scares me a little bit here is the pitching matchups history against the starting lineup here. It's not the sexiest, so tread carefully here, but we are going to lean no run first inning. Seattle, Toronto, +4 grade. Seattle scoring and giving up runs in the first inning has not been an issue. Toronto scoring in the first has not been an issue. They have been giving up some runs in the first, though. Both pitchers are, their names are sexier than their numbers of late. Just keep that in mind. New York Mets, Atlanta Braves. -2. Naturally, Atlanta is a very good yes-run team just in the last couple of years. Both offensively and defensively this year, they have been giving up the runs or scoring the runs. Mets have not been scoring in the first, but they have been giving them up. Los Angeles Dodgers, Minnesota Twins. You would think this should be a heavy yes run, but it's only a -1 grade. And that's because defensively, the Dodgers actually don't give up a lot. So Minnesota's pretty right down the middle everywhere we go. Dodgers offense, that's where we get nervous. So I'm not touching this. Pitcher from Minnesota is pretty solid in the first inning, so that's encouraging. But anytime you got a face like Mookie and Freeman and some of these guys, it's tough to get through that first inning. Philadelphia Phillies and St. Louis Cardinals. This is another -4 grade, so lean heavy. I shouldn't say heavy. -4 isn't that crazy, but for today's grades, these are the more heavier leans to the YRFI. We're gonna get a little smoke break. We'll come back. Technically, at time of recording, we're 20 minutes short of the peak, and again, I know we're not getting the whole thing here in Arizona, but I can tell in the backyard it's not as bright, so I don't know if it reflects on the camera, but here we go. All right, the next game up on the YRFI and NRFI list is going to be the Houston, Texas, Astros, Rangers. I have this as a +2 grade. Arizona, Colorado, -1's the grade. Here's the weird thing. Terrible pitching matchup for what we want to do, which is bet YRFIs and NRFIs, because if it was Gallen on the mound, I'd feel much more. I feel like I keep going in and out of focus. Maybe this. Gallen, okay. Gallen eats up Colorado, so that would be more of a NRFI lean. And Colorado, here's the deal with Colorado. Freeland gets destroyed. Actually, the bet here, I wasn't planning on telling you, but the bet here, Arizona first 5. I know it's a little juicy, maybe even minus a hook or something, but Arizona first 5. Freeland gets destroyed by Arizona on the regular. I feel like we keep going in and out of thing here. And Gallen destroys Colorado, historically speaking. Next game up, Tampa and the... Did I see that bird just fly over my head? I'm telling you, man, weird shit's starting to happen. Fucking, we're about 20 minutes from peak. Anyways. Tampa Bay Angels, -5 the grade. This is actually the biggest grade one way or the other. But the Angels... I really want to see who they got in the lineup. Obviously, Trout would be a big factor there. Angels pitcher is a big YRFI guy. Gives up runs in the first inning quite often. So far this year, the Angels have surrendered a lot of runs in the first and also given up a lot of runs in the first. So that's why the grade it is what it is. Cubs. Is it me or is it really fucking quiet right now? Like, I'm used to all the birds chirping and everything. Anyways, weird. Okay, Cubs. There they are, see? Okay. Cubs, Padres. +1. Darvish, by the way, so usually I require a 3-start minimum record for the pitchers to start using this year's data. Darvish is in that. He's had 3 starts so far this year. I definitely see, like, more beams. We're getting close, I think, to that eclipse. Darvish is so far out to a great start as far as a NRFI pitcher. The problem is both the Cubs and the Padres this year have been scoring frequently in the first, so that's why we're only down to a +1. Washington, San Francisco, this is a +2 grade. Snell's first start, so I don't really know what we're getting. If we're getting last year's Snell, fucking 1, 2, 3, that's not a problem. And the kid for Washington, I think was it Williams or somebody, is really holding us back here. But San Francisco's bats are doo-doo. So another one, wait to see what the lineups are historically matched up, but this could be one I do bet the NRFI. Even though it's the +2, it's all going to be on, and whatever the kid's name is, Williams or whatever for Washington. How does he compare in the first 4 batters versus San Francisco? Because if he does well, and I got Snell on the other side, we're going the no run. So anyways, we're about 15 minutes local time here from the official eclipse, but I don't know if it is even showing up on camera very well on Hummels. Anyways, good luck to you bitches. Hopefully the world doesn't end, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.